I request all the dignitaries to be seated. So, it's time for welcome address. So, I request Mr. Javaji Muniratnam for a welcome address. So, Javaji Muniratnam, who we call as Muni, is our founder of JM Consulting and chair of SAE India Aerospace Forum. Muni has held top positions at Geometric Software, Asystems India, DSQ Software Germany, and of course, he encourages a lot of young minds for getting into entrepreneurship. So if any of you are looking at entrepreneurship in your career, do talk to him off the stage. And he's part of SAE India's management committee for a very long time. So he's been recipient of many awards, few to name. He is recipient of prestigious Hindustan Group of Institutions Distinguished Alumnus Award, recipient of Imperial Society of Innovation Engineers Award for Outstanding Contribution for Engineering Education, recipient of Roll of Honor Award by SAE India Foundation for the immense contribution to the aerospace and automotive industry under SAE India umbrella. So over to you, Muni sir.
Thank you so much, Sripati San, for that interesting intro. Good morning. Okay, at least to some into. I know that all of you are waiting for the D-Day today. This welcome speech is very interesting. So how long you can speak or how short you speak, we don't know. But having said that, we have already lasted for about 45 minutes. I'll keep it very short. To begin with, we are extremely happy, delighted and honored to invite our youngest Union Minister in the Cabinet today, Shri Rammohan Naidu Garu, to be giving his speech for all the students and academicians and the industry leaders here. I'd like to highlight 2 points here. He is one of the very interesting Indian minister we have today, especially for the aviation industry. As soon as he came on board, he took 2 new initiatives. One is he has met all the industry leaders in the aerospace and aviation industry to see that we really start manufacturing aircrafts in this country. I'm sure all the leaders here agree that Minister has met them, both in the private sector and the government sector, to see how we can expedite the current manufacturing process. That's one great thing he has done it. And I request all the people to clap because it's required for all the students here. Second thing, again, the minister has done very, very interesting thing is, all of us feel that now flying has become affordable. Yes and no at times. But even if you buy affordable ticket, when you get into the airport, what does it happen? You spend a lot of money in just to have a cup of coffee, tea, things, but 300 to 400 rupees. I'm very glad to hear, and I'm sure most of you know that he has taken the initiative to reduce that expense as well. Okay? So I think this is another achievable aspect which is looking to that. So I welcome you, sir. It's a great honor to have you, of course, virtually here to address the students and all of us here. And secondly, I welcome our SAE India President, Mr. C.V. Raman San, a thorough professional, dedicated for the mobility industry, alumnus of Delhi University, a great leader for all of us. He is steering our SAE India to greater heights. I welcome you, sir, for this event, again virtually. And our chief guest for today, Mr. Shashikant. Welcome, sir. I just very briefly went through your profile, very amazing profile. This AEROTHON is associated with aerospace, but incidentally, he comes with aerospace, medical, and technology experience for over 30 plus years. And it's nice to have you, sir. I welcome you. And Mr. Ramesh Adani, as we always say that, they're a great supporter. Again, he has been an industry leader in CAD/CAM industry, which is bread and butter of our engineering, product design, etc. So he has held various positions, leadership positions. And most importantly, he also supports our SAA activities in a big way. And proof of the pudding is our Mr. Sripati, who has been here a couple of minutes ago. Okay? And Dr. GVV Ravi. So I keep saying that I would like to repeat once again. He's very humble, simple, extremely dedicated professional. So his PhD stands for me, is patience, humbleness, and dedication. I welcome you, Dr. Ravi. Then, of course, as our friend Sripati said, so we are the host here in your place, Professor Acharya. I welcome you, sir. Since the first day of our meeting with you, and your team has done a phenomenal job, an outstanding job. I've been seeing a lot of mails between you and our team. A great support. And you were asking yesterday in the evening at the wonderful portico, is there something which you are missing? I don't think so. You have met already all the expectations and above. And we should ask this, of course, thanks to all the young leaders here, and especially Mr. Mahesh. He is here. So he did an interesting thing. To keep the N2 alive, he played with our team volleyball yesterday. Thanks, Mahesh. Then we have a young gentleman who has proved himself to be a dedicated student, dedicated volunteer, dedicated industry professional, and dedicated leader. That's Dr. Dinesh, who is the CTO of AEROTHON. So I welcome you again, Dr. Dinesh. He's done an outstanding journey in the last couple of years. Any given opportunity, he makes it as an asset. That is the beauty of him. I request all the people to kindly observe him in the coming days to see how you can climb the ladder. And last but not the least, on the dais, Mr. Vinay. All of you have been interacting with him regularly. Extremely meticulous leader for us, extremely meticulous, dedicated volunteer. He doesn't leave any room, and he doesn't leave us as well. Such a dedicated person for any event which we give him to take. Thank you, Vinay, and welcome you all. And the rest of the people here, most importantly, the sponsors who have been supporting us, which includes Geetham University and others, which you see a lot of names here. Without their support, only the financial support, most importantly, their volunteering support. All of them, or most of them, have sent their highly experienced engineers, not only for this event, but also for mentoring the students over the last 2 years. So I welcome all of them here. Then juries, which are part of the academic institutions as well as the industry, I welcome you all. Then our OC members, that OC members of the event. Then the faculty advisors who have come along with the students here. Thank you for traveling all the way and to encourage and support your students. Welcome you all. And our Aero Forum members, which is our big family, which you see quite often here. Then students, volunteers, most importantly, the Geetham staff and our own beloved SAE staff here. So I welcome you all. Look forward to having a great day. Over to you, Sripati. Thank you all.
Thank you, Muni. So while a lot of things actually are seen very easy to be, like Sachin's cover drive, we don't see how much of effort is put in. And Dr. Dinesh has been like that for AEROTHON. So really building what is called as the rule book to game which can be actually accepted by the students. How do the whole event come across? What is the qualification criteria? Everything. Dr. Dinesh has been doing this over, I would say, 4 years now. And he is now the convener of AEROTHON 2024. So I welcome Dr. Dinesh to give an overview of SAE India AEROTHON 2024. So a brief overview of him first, and then the overview of It is after this. So we can swap. So I think before Dinesh's talk, we would like to have a session from Mr. C.V. Raman. So then actually we can have the overview of AEROTHON. So we have a special message by SAE India President Mr. C.V. Raman. So Mr. C.V. Raman serves as Chief Technology Officer at Maruti Suzuki India. He has played a significant role in the company's automotive engineering, innovation, and design advancements. With nearly about 4 decades of experience at Maruti, Raman has been influential in evolving company's vehicle lineup with both domestic and international demands. His focus on fuel-efficient and safety market-driven designs has helped Maruti Suzuki maintain its position at the top as top automaker in India. In 2024, Raman's contributions were recognized globally when he was shortlisted for the World Car Person of the Year award, an award that celebrates global automotive industry leaders. The nomination highlights his impact on the Maruti Suzuki's transformation into global player. So with that, we welcome him to deliver an online address live. Over to you, C.V. Raman, sir.
Yeah, good morning, everybody, and thank you very much for the kind introduction and the honorable chief guest, the honorable minister, Shri Ram Mohan Naidu Garu, and the guest of honors and dignitaries on the dais, students, faculty, innovators. I am, here, talking to you virtually, and this is with great excitement and pride that I welcome you all to this inauguration of the AEROTHON 2024, which is a premier event of SAE India that brings together the brightest minds in innovation, technology, and engineering. The competition represents more than just a challenge; it's an opportunity to push the boundaries of what's possible in the world of drone technology and in also innovation. What I would also like to say is that mobility is something which is gaining ground in India, and if India has to grow to be a leader in and become an economic superpower, then the mobility is going to drive that, both land as well as air. And so SAE India is embracing all the various verticals of mobility. And I would like to here also say that the aerospace and the aero vertical of SAE India has shown a tremendous growth, in terms of membership and in terms of the competitions. And Bangalore section today is growing by leaps and bounds, and I would like to compliment the Bangalore section leadership, Munisan and Ravisan, Damodaran-san, and so on. All of them who have been contributing a lot towards this cause. And I think that it is a very important area of growth for the mobility industry. And I believe that the role of students, today is even more crucial. The technological advancements which are being driven is being done by people who are looking to innovate and explore the unknown and challenge the established norms. And AEROTHON is a reflection of these ideals, and it is designed to empower you to apply your knowledge, skills, and creativity. And I believe that experiential learning is very, very key for the growth of students, as well as when professionals come into the industry. Experiential learning is what makes the capability grow. I am hugely inspired by the talent and enthusiasm and passion each one of you is bringing to the event. whether you're a first-time participant or you're a returning competitor, you're part of the dynamic community that has shaped the future of the drone technology and will continue to contribute to the advancements in fields like robotics, automation, and artificial intelligence. At the event, as you engage in this competition, I encourage you to embrace, collaborate, think outside the box, and learn from both successes and setbacks. Remember, every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow, to innovate, and take a step closer to your goals. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Host Institute, Geetham University, mentors, juries, and our very own committed Aero Forum members. Thank you for your continued support in making AEROTHON 2024 a reality. Your efforts play an essential role in ensuring that the students have the resources and the platform to shine. I look forward to witnessing the incredible ideas and solutions that will emerge from this event, whether through groundbreaking designs or new insights. Your contribution to AEROTHON will leave a lasting impact on the future of aerospace technology. And I would like to wish the competition all the success, and once again congratulate the organizing committee for their unstinted support towards this cause and towards this event. All the very best, and thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. C.V. Raman, for your kind words. I request all the dignitaries to be seated. And I now welcome Dr. Dinesh. Dr. Dinesh is CTO at Avionics, which develops drones for various applications, which includes agri, surveillance, disaster management, and much more. And he actively contributes for FAA Standards Part 31. All of you, again, if you find him wherever he is, latch on to him, spend some time. One of the wonderful persons to talk to on the drone technology and learn a lot from him. And I request him to now give an overview of AEROTHON 2024. In fact, he can give the entire perspective of AEROTHON, but we'll confine to AEROTHON 2024. Thank you, Dinesh. Over to you.
Thank you, Sripadi. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. And then welcoming at today's game, Shasikaran Anand sir, and Ramesh sir, and then Muni sir, Ravi sir, Acharya sir, and Vinay, and then organizing committee member, jury, and then Geetham staff, and then finally student. Welcoming for the AEROTHON 2024. AEROTHON 2024, it's a 4th edition. This year, the surveillance and disaster management is the theme of the event. Okay, we started in a COVID time. Design event is only a virtual round. A student participated. 30 teams are participated, and then every year we are increasing. Next year, 40 students. Now this year, any guess? 85 team. This is all over India, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. It's a great achievement. First of all, thank you for the organization committee. Okay. I think every year the student participate increasing and quality also increasing, and then you see that every year we come up with the industrial applications. You see, this year is a surveillance and disaster management. We are connecting with the industrial application. We have 4 missions. What is actually the objective of the event is student design and build and fly the drones. We are connecting the multidisciplinary in the group. You can see that many teams come up with the EC and computer science and aeronautical, mechanical, and then combine together building a drone. You can see the phase 1 is a design competition, and then the shortlisted team here, I think around 29 teams here to participating for the final round. And phase 2 is a flying competition. The 4 missions. The first mission is actually, we're having a surveillance scenario. We build the hotspot and drone go and then detect the hotspot and then go for the object detection. The object detection is the AI-based drone advanced technology. The drone go to the object detection area and then classify the object and count the object. That's why we're connecting with the industrial applications for disaster application, agriculture, the crop classification, the counting of plants. So we connecting the industrial application to this event. That's why the mission 1 is like that. They manually perform the event.
Now, you might be wondering what is in it for Geetam. And some of you may or may not know Geetam. I just want to take a couple of minutes to talk about who we are, what are we trying to do here, and then what is in it for Geetam to be part of this kind of a wonderful event. Geetam, as a university, we are a 40-plus-year-old university, and we have 3 large campuses in Vizag, Bangalore, and Hyderabad, all put together close to around 30,000 students, with multiple disciplines of education being engineering, business, law, physiotherapy, medicine, architecture, sciences, you name many other the disciplines of education. All of these we have different schools, 12 schools which are offering these things. Now, over a period of last 2 years, 2 to 3 years, I would say, there is a thinking that the education system in the country is drastically changing. And Geetam being one of the earliest deemed universities, we became a deemed university in 2007. One of the earliest deemed universities, we said we should lead some of these changes upfront. So our young president, Honorable Mr. Bharat, who is the member of parliament from Vizag, he himself is a highly educated person coming from Purdue and Stanford background. He has tasked all the leaders in the university to think very differently. Now, that is how some of us who have joined the university recently in the last couple of years, we have been given free hand. We have been given immense responsibilities and empowerment to bring the changes in the engineering education and many other education systems that we are trying to transform. One of the fundamental things that the education system today requires is the concept of applied education. Gone are those days where teacher used to be throwing seeds in the class, assuming that some of the students will catch those seeds and grow it in their brain. Today, a role of a teacher is predominantly more like a facilitator. He has to be knowing multiple disciplines of education, be in the class, and then showcase how whatever knowledge you gain in the theory is actually being applied. In the last 1 year, I am very delighted to say that Geetam has been able to attract close to about top 25 companies in India as part of our industry advisory board. The same campus, on September 10th of last year, we had a congregation of 25 plus large companies, in fact, including Adishesha from Collins Aerospace is on our advisory board, Dr. Ravi is on our advisory board. We have 25 companies who came here, spent the full day and subsequently next couple of months to advise and make us challenges in how do we transform the engineering education. Honestly, even I did not believe that all the inputs that they gave, what we have implemented is going to be such transformational. One question that was continuously asked to us was, how is it changing the education system in Geetam and in the society? This particular year, I am very happy to let you know that the core engineering, which includes your aerospace, automotive, you have mechanical, you have civil, you have electrical, these are all the dying branches. In many of the institutions, these are all the dying branches. Because of all the contributions, the way we have transformed our engineering curriculum, our core engineering branch are all running full across all the 3 campuses. This I would like to contribute the success of this to the industry advisory board and all the academic world who have actually learned from the industry and tried to implement it.
Even if we have about 10 members in each team, it's close to 900 people. So I was just wondering, if we continue like this, the days are not far that we will have some traffic jams by drones, and that will be a icebreaker for most of the people in Bangalore, right? Because today, one of the ice-breaking thing for most of the people in Bangalore are to talk about traffic, right? So with that, I just want to talk a little bit about RTX, the company where I work from last 16 years. RTX is one of the major aerospace company in the world, close to $70 billion business. That's what we do. We have 3 major groups. Collins Aerospace is one, roughly about $26 billion business. Then we have Pratt & Whitney. I think all of you are aware. That's the engine maker. Close to $16 billion business. We have Ravi here who works for Pratt now. He was with Collins earlier and now he has moved to Pratt. Then we have Raytheon, which is primarily into defense. So together we are close to 175,000 people, 175,000 people. And just to tell, in engineering itself, we have about 70,000 people. So I was just hearing that the campus has 30,000 people. So maybe if you want to take all the engineers here, we need 3 years of your educational system to fill our gap, right? I mean on the global stage. So in terms of technology, we spend every year close to $8 billion in the research and development. So that's a very significant portion. What do we do in India? We have presence in both engineering as well as manufacturing. We have roughly about 4,500 people doing cutting edge technology and engineering development here. We started close to 16 or 17 years back, and we also have manufacturing which has close to 2,000 people. So in fact, I can tell from the multinational companies here, probably we are one of the big company which has both engineering as well as manufacturing presence. So today, if you go to Boeing 787, the evacuation slides, what we have in that particular Boeing 787 is designed, developed, manufactured, and tested from Bangalore. So that's the big thing what we have. We also work very much on the technology projects. As of now, we are working close to $20 million in technology project, and we have close to 1,000 patents. And there are many technologies which are started from India. We developed through the TRL process. TRL is technology readiness level process, and then it is implemented, and we have shipped a couple of products. So this is a little bit about our company, and we have 3 manufacturing facilities in Bangalore and one engineering facility here. We also have engineering facility in Hyderabad. So in terms of overall things in the aerospace, as you know, we are going to be the 3rd largest aviation player in next 2 to 3 years. As we speak, we have about more than 1,500 orders for aircraft from India, right? So that's a real huge number. And in terms of backlog, if you look at companies like Boeing, they have close to 400 billion plus backlog, right? And I think if you add Airbus also, we may have close to 800 to 900 billion dollars of backlog, which will be significantly higher than many of the countries' GDPs, right? So what exactly it means to you, right? So that means there is going to be lots of activities happening in the aerospace industry, at least for next 2 to 3 decades, because we have so much of orders, and there is an increase in the demand, and more and more people are flying. And if you want to take your career in the aerospace, I think this is going to be the ideal time for you to enter there. So India is also doing a lot of activities in tier 2 cities to develop the airports and the ecosystems and all those things, right? So in fact, some of the earlier speaker talked about the ecosystem getting developed here, and some of the support what we are getting from the government, right? I was with the industry minister of Karnataka about 3 weeks back, Mr. Patil, and he was telling us what is needed from us in case if we want to develop a better ecosystem for the supply chain. That means we wanted to do more and more, metal and aluminum parts from here, but we said we can do the part, but in case if we want to do some specialty processing, we don't have those people here, right? So minister was telling us, tell me what exactly you want, and we would be able to develop an ecosystem for that. so that you would be able to get more and more, supplies from the India. Again, we also had the Honorable Union Minister for Aviation a couple of weeks back here, who was not able to send the message here, but he was there in our company. We talked about some of the design and development products, what we are doing. We also took him to our manufacturing, division. He was also very excited with that, and he was asking us by when we can do our own aircraft. Right? Of course, NAL is trying with Saras Mark II and those kind of products, but definitely there is a big push from all of us to do our own aircraft from the country, right? So, if you look at the entire ecosystem, there is a significant demand for that, and whoever wants to be part of this ecosystem in the coming years, I'm pretty sure that you will have a great time there. Also, one of the biggest advantage for people like you compared to the, some of us who passed engineering about 20, 30 years back, you have a very good system for the startup now, right? I think last year itself, India created more than 25 to 30 unicorns. A unicorn is a company startup which completes a market valuation of more than $1 billion, right? So that's how the startups are, getting developed. And I was just trying to see how many startups we have in the drone area yesterday, and I got, I think, close to few hundreds startup there in the drone area. And to my surprise, many of those startups have got, $20-30 million of funding already, right? So that means if you want to enter this field of, drones or any particular segment in the aerospace, this is really going to be an ideal time for you, and you would be able to develop your career. And from the aircraft manufacturing side, I just want to talk about the next generation single aisle. This is what you're going to hear across in the aerospace industry. So people like Boeing and Airbus, they want to come out with this next generation single aisle, wherein we are going to have a lot of new technologies, right? So many of the companies, including Collins, we are developing a lot of technologies to support this. And the potential plan to have RFQs is by 2030. That means by 2030, we should be able to have some of these technologies ready so that we would be able to do the bidding for Boeing and Airbus, right? And after that, it's going to take at least about, 7 to 10 years to develop that aircraft and all those things. So now, this is going to be a great opportunity for all the engineering students who, if you join the aerospace industry now, you would be part of this, new aircraft design and development cycle, and you will be able to develop a very good career for the next, 20 to 30 years. So with that, I'm extremely happy to be part of this, and I hope next year we are going to have probably more than 120, 130 participants, and we're going to have close to 1,500 people in this. And thanks to all of you for organizing this, and I'm pretty sure that this will motivate all of us to look more into the aerospace industry. So thanks a lot, and good luck for you.